Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I'm just going to do a quick little video here, but as you've seen in the comments, it says, guess where I am, which now that I'm on video, I think you can probably guess an idea of where I'm at. And guess what's happening for me? Well, I gave you the hint about something uncomfortable is happening for me. Something uncomfy in my life is happening. And guess where I am, and guess what's happening for me. So in light of my other posts that I did this week, I've had a lot of feedback, and I've had some great people, like some people giving me some great stories of what works for them and they're uncomfy. But for me, obviously you are aware now, in my horses are my home base. It's, yep, I'm with my horses. Michelle knows where I am. Duh. After viewing my last video, most people know now that horses are a pretty big part of my life, and people that knew me already knew that. So something uncomfortable, when I talked about being uncomfy and finding that place. Hi Tracy, hi Kim, welcome. Something uncomfy is going on in my life, and this is what I mean by sometimes you don't necessarily really know what that home base is, but then all of a sudden you just start thinking in a way that gives clarity and calms you. And for example, today, what's going on in my life is very uncomfortable, and it's pushing my limits, and I've had a lot of practice of not giving in and just allowing uncomfy to be acceptable in my life. That comes from a lot of hard work, and in order to be a life coach, I have to do my shit too. I would do no service to anyone if I didn't do my own work. So I do my work. Am I uncomfortable? Shit, yeah. Shit happens, and you get uncomfortable. And there's been some stuff, like I said, going on that's making me very uncomfortable. And I was on chores today because I obviously like to give my people some time off, and it's really good for me to remember what I built and what makes me happy. And sometimes I forget that, but by doing this and coming back outside, it naturally draws me in a way that I just can't explain. And I am sharing this with you today, so this may help some people that were struggling to try and figure out what your home base is and what calms you, but also to encourage you to not give up on the uncomfy. Don't let uncomfortable in your life take over. So for example, I was out on the four-wheeler out in the field, and I fed all the horses already, and I'm out in the four-wheeler out in the field because one of my horses threw a shoe, and it's a big field, and to cover ground, it was a lot easier to find, like to search for something on the four-wheeler than by foot. And the horses weren't picking at me. So it wasn't distracting me, allowing me to get my stuff done. Hey, Cody. Hi, Sam. So it wasn't until halfway to the field, and I literally stopped and was like, oh my God, no wonder this stuff is happening for me right now, because I've been doing a lot of personal growth and a personal work on a specific topic for myself. And all my relationships around me are all of a sudden stepping up in my face because of what's going on. So I gained clarity, and I may have gained that clarity over time if I had continued to do the work. But in a matter of, so this started happening, I've been doing a lot of personal growth on my issue for about, 3 weeks. And the relationship stuff that I'm talking about that's been around me, that has been bringing up a lot of similar stuff, is just started about 2 days ago. And today, so here we are on day 3 of when the uncomfy started about 2 days ago. And day 3, I'm out doing my stuff, and it hit me. And I honestly can tell you that without having your home base, I may not have gained the clarity that I gained today that quickly. And I share that because the importance of gaining that clarity that much quicker is so powerful, because I now can start moving towards changing that uncomfortable, getting comfy with uncomfortable. and I can now start to gain clarity of what needs to change or what I need to do or the questions I need to ask to sort that out. So I share this with you again because, like I was explaining the other day, home base is so important. And if you have that place that you go to that it's just like, it just feels so friggin' good and you can't explain it. Like, for example, I was out and I wasn't thinking about how the horses can save my life and how the horses can fix me and how the horses can help me clear my mind. It just does all of that without me having to focus on it. And it allowed me to stop stressing and trying to figure stuff out. And then the clarity just came. So that is why I express the importance of finding your home base, your ground zero, what calms you naturally, what draws you in, what pulls you in, where you go and you just know that like everything else doesn't really matter right now. You're not really pushing or focusing or straining yourself to sort things out. Finding that place is so important. And then when you get there, shit just shifts. And that is why I decided to do a quick little video. To excuse the background, I see like the bird poop. Can't hide that in nature. Anyways, so that's my little Sunday powwow. Thanks for joining me. I know Sunday morning on a beautiful sunny day, you could be doing something else. But whether you're watching this now live or on the replay, I still encourage you so much to find out what your home base is. Thanks for liking, Tracy. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. And we'll talk again soon. Thanks for now.